Speaking of shooting, Michael Porter Jr. has been on a run this offseason in terms of like a media tour. Was recently talking with somebody on a podcast and was alluding to the fact that even with him having a NBA contract worth over $180 million, in his previous relationship, he was still going 50-50 on the rent he was paying for an apartment that his girlfriend was staying at. Now, on face value, it sounded crazy, but once he broke it down, I understood it a little bit more. Let me know what you can afford. I'll go half on whatever you find. And his rationale was, I don't want to commit to giving her X amount of dollars because we could break up tomorrow. So, as long as we're on track, your rent's on track. If things go awry, then that's where we split.
Man,
What were your thoughts? I know.
so it's funny because, yeah, if you're making $3, $4, $5, $6, $7 million, what's rent like that? I think what he's trying to say is like, yeah, the relationship could go sour tomorrow, so I don't want to get locked into a lease or anything like that. And I think that's fine to say.
That's the only thing that I think it could create a unhealthy environment. If the person is a piece of shit, she would then have to walk on eggshells trying to make sure she doesn't piss her boyfriend off because, at any point.
Like, in every relationship, there's going to be a power dynamic in something, and there's going to be a power struggle. And I think when you have the high ground, just like
wait, can I just clarify this real quick?
Yeah.
And this was also a situation where he had his own place and she was just looking for apartments separately outside of theirs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think it's like when you go to Star Wars, we referenced this today, Anakin at that. Obi-Wan had the high ground. So it's kind of like, he's like, hey man, if you jump, I'm gonna cut them legs. I think when you have that leverage over someone, you always gotta give the opportunity of like, hey, I know I have more capacity to deal with more emotions than you. All right, I don't mind taking this much space, but like once you get more marbles, then I want you to take your load. And I definitely think, how you utilize that power is important. But the interesting goes with Michael Porter and what's his name, Justin LA. It's like, I don't want to say it's toxic energy because that's wrong, because I feel like I'm defrauding those dudes, but it's kind of like I feel like dudes was just hearing that wrong, and dudes are hearing that wrong.